Hey, what's up guys, this is your 94 here with another action figure review for you guys, as always. This time, we're going to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series, the Luke Skywalker. This is the farm boy Luke, if you want to call it, from A New Hope. This is from the 6-inch wave of figures. This came with the Ahsoka Kanan wave, so they're mixing it up with cartoon figures, with movie figures and all that. Very cool that they're doing that. This is actually the first wave that has come out that has not included a Force Awakens character in it in a long time. They've been really pumping out the movie figures for Force Awakens, and now they're slowly getting back to the, the other movies, just like the last wave had Jango Fett in it and all that. Pretty cool, I like that. Anyways, the side of the figure, he is number 21 of the wave, or of the series. Here's the back of the figure. We're going to take a look at the read-up on the back. Casting aside his humdrum life on Tatooine in favor of galactic adventure, Luke Skywalker learns the ways of the Force under Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi and quickly ascends to Rebel leader. They should have said Ben Kenobi. Anyways, very cool. I'm very excited for this figure, even though he looks like he's wearing a Snuggie. Seriously, they made that shirt a little bit too large for my liking. I can just see that already, unless that's the way he's packaged. Anyways, let's crack him out the package, take a look at the figure. Alright, farm boy Luke Skywalker has been unleashed from the package, and there he is. Looks a little bit better out of the package with that soft goods shirt, but still very, very large. Oh man, they could have just made it a little bit smaller. It wouldn't look so goofy. Overall, the figure is good with the head sculpt and the legs. Everything else looks pretty good. It's just the soft goods shirt or jacket, or whatever you want to call it, that came out just too large. It just looks too wacky. I can see a lot of people trying to customize it and making their own soft goods shirt to fix it, but like I said, it's just, even on the arm, it's just, it looks way too big. Just all that space there. It's a very oversized shirt for this figure. And it's just weird because they've been doing very good lately in this Black Series line, and this is the first one that I think, or I feel like, kind of just, was a little bit too much, and it didn't work. It didn't work out good for it. And it's not a horrible figure. It's not too bad, but like I said, it just isn't good. When you take the shirt off, if you want to take the shirt off, he is a shirtless Luke, so he doesn't have a shirt at all. There's no sculpted, anything underneath, no shirt, no soft good, no nothing. Just come with a few accessories. Here we have his binoculars, very nicely painted and sculpted. They did a good job on this, like that. So there's that, and then of course there is his blue lightsaber that Ben Kenobi gives to him. There you go. It does detach like all of them do, so you can hook it onto his side, and then you can just put it right back, just like that. So there's that. That looks good. A closer look at Luke Skywalker. He looks very bored right now, or I don't know. The face they chose is kind of weird. My plastic on this cheek looks kind of awkward too. I don't know what's going on with the plastic there, but overall, it does look like Mark Hamill. Looks similar to him. Not perfect, but it looks good. The hair came out very nice. I like how they sculpted and painted the hair. Of course, the legs are very nicely sculpted. Texture, good texture. That goes all the way to the waist right there until that's where it hits the shirtless area. Of course, the belt came out very nice. I like the paint and attention to detail on the belt there. Very nicely done. You can see the texture sculpted on there. And then the belt is pretty much what holds the shirt together, so that's how it's held. So if you take that off, you just kind of, I've been messing with this because when it was in the package, it was completely closed, and I just having a little, a little chest showing there. But overall, it's just so big. Look at how that looks. It just looks horrible. Don't like how big they made that at all. I mean, I'm sure someone out there can fix this, can customize it, make a new one, and they will sell those shirts like crazy because no one likes this shirt here. There is the figure arts version coming out soon, so that's gonna save us all in having a decent, or probably the best, A New Hope Luke Skywalker. So going on to the articulation of the figure, we have the head going left and right, goes up and down, so it is on that ball jointed hinge. Forward and back on the arms if you want to roll up the sleeves to kind of see the articulation. Look at this guys, oh my gosh. They included double jointed elbows on Luke Skywalker. They have not included double jointed elbows on a Black Series figures in the longest time. And I have been saying that in every single one of my figures. in every single one of my figure reviews that they need to include double jointed elbows on Black Series. Why are they only all single jointed? And this figure includes double jointed, and he is much skinnier than much other figures. So I just don't understand how they do it on this one, which is hidden unless you roll up the sleeve, which looks horrible, and then they don't do it on all the other figures. I don't know, that just irritates me there. And then if I roll up all the way up, he does have a bicep swivel as well. If you can see that up there, there is a bicep swivel, so unbelievable. Bicep swivel, so in and out on the arm, forward and back. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Now I say that about the bicep swivel because other figures in this line as well are in need of bicep swivels, and they don't include it for them. The way Hasbro thinks, I just don't understand it sometimes, honestly. But that is my opinion there. We do have a diaphragm abdominal area there that swivels there as well. Of course, the arm's the same over here. We have T-jointed legs, forward and back, in and out. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. We have a ankle pivot and forward and back on the ankle. So this guy is loaded with good articulation. I like the articulation on him for sure. Alright guys, so that concludes my review on Luke Skywalker from Star Wars The Black Series. This is a New Hope version of Luke. And this may be the very reason why they did the double jointed elbows, is for him to pose holding the binoculars, looking out. But still, like I said in my video, they really need to include double jointed elbows and more figures from Star Wars The Black Series. If they can include it in this one, why not other figures too? And bicep swivels would help too, especially the Stormtrooper. The First Order Stormtrooper is in dire need of those joints to make them hold their weapons better. Anyways, the figure is good besides the soft good, you know, shirt or coat, whatever. Of course, everything else is fine. If they would have gone the sculpted route or just made it more skin tight, more you know, smaller. Come on, I just don't see how they saw this and you know, accepted it as it was and released it like this. They should have made it a tad bit smaller. If they really wanted to go soft goods, they could have had it work. But I just don't see how this passed the like testing department or whatever they do to accept or deny or reject concepts or figures or whatever. However it works for Hasbro. I guess they didn't think it was that big. But with that said, aside from the shirt being too large, I think it's a pretty good figure. I feel like he's going to be the least sought after in the wave. But, you know, there is the SH Figuarts Farm Boy Luke coming out pretty soon, which is going to kill it. So, with that said, hope you guys enjoy the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. And you guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.